Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building in my Minecraft world. At least that's what this is called for now. It doesn't really have a name, this series. But in the last episode, if you guys did miss it or may have forgotten, we went ahead and built the park just over there where you can see where the lanterns are. And we also made a set of docks just over the hill that way. You can't see it from here, but I'll be putting some screenshots on screen just so you can get an idea. But this episode, we're going to be focusing on this section right here. So I've got a build idea in mind that I've been wanting to do for a while, and I finally figured that this area was the best place to do it. But before I go over the actual idea, I want to just give you all a brief little history of this area. There's not much really to say, but thought I'd explain it anyway. So this area originally was just this road that kind of went around. This whole grass area, whatever you're seeing here, these walls and that road and stuff, they weren't there. It was just a big empty grass field. At some point during beta 1.7, I had the idea to add in some buildings and stuff. Like I think I was going to do like a small hotel and like some stores and stuff. Just like a small little road that just has a bunch of stores and shit on it. If I can find the concept world, I will put screenshots on screen because I made a concept of what I was going to build here. And funny enough, because I lost that world, that is the reason why I haven't actually filled in this area. That's why it's still empty. If I hadn't, it would have probably been filled by now, but it obviously isn't. So we have a brand new thing that we're going to be doing here today, and that is building a night marker, and it's very appropriately becoming night as I'm saying this. So pretty much the general thing we'll be doing is turning this whole area into cobblestone and just adding a bunch of market stalls around the place just to breathe a bit more life into the city. And you know, as I said, this idea is something I've had for a while, so I finally want to see it through and see how it looks in the end. I guess hopefully we can breathe a bit more life into the city. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll just get everything prepped. I'll, you know, clear out all this stuff and replace all this with cobblestone, and I will get back with you all in a second. Alright, there we go. I've gone ahead and gotten the remainder of the wood types. Not sure how many of them I'll be using. I just decided to get some of each just so it was ready, just in case. But essentially, as many market stalls are, these will be made out of wood. They're going to be pretty basic. I have a bunch of ideas for, you know, specific stalls and stuff, like what certain ones will be selling and all that. I don't know if it's enough to fill the whole area, but we'll see as we go, I guess. So what I'll go ahead and do is I'll just get started on a basic one, and we'll kind of just work from there. What the fuck? Hey man, oh, you lost one of your llamas. Oh no, you didn't lose. Oh shit. Right, no, you know, don't do that. Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Okay. Look, you've got the right idea, but the execution isn't right. Come on, you gotta go a bit more. No? Oh good lord. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the montage. So, here is the night market. It is all finally done, at least to a degree where I think it's pretty good. So what we'll do, as per usual, is we'll go ahead and run through everything that we've done, and I'll just go over everything pretty much. Heading in, as you can see, all of the stall designs are pretty much the same, but just different wood types. So, you know, you've got some spruce stalls, dark oak, birch, and jungle, with the exception of acacia, because I completely forgot to do acacia. So, whoops, I ended up doing 2 spruce stalls instead. So I did mention this at the start of the video, but it's probably going to be cut out in the final cut, so I'll mention it again. The stall design is somewhat based off of a design made by Goldrobin on YouTube, which I literally found by just searching Minecraft Marketplace design on Google. The design I made is only somewhat similar, I believe. I don't know how similar it really is, but just to give credit where credit is due at the very least, I'll leave a link to that tutorial in the description below, so if you want to have a look. And with the banners as well, might as well mention these. A lot of these designs are not mine. I found them, the majority of them on Planet Minecraft, some on some YouTube videos, so you want to see them. Links will be in the description as well. But that out of the way, on with the stalls. Now, I'm just going to really be running through a lot of these very briefly. If I have anything to say, I will say it, but mainly I'll just mention what they are and I guess what they sell, which should be pretty straightforward anyway. But starting off here, we got Bob and Bob Enchantments. Now, who the hell is Bob and Bob, I hear you ask? And I'm here to answer. Bob and Bob are the names of 2 villages I want to bring into here, whom I haven't actually found yet. I want to go out and get some zombie villages and turn them into librarians so they can run this stall, but I couldn't be bothered doing it for this video, so yeah, that'll be left for my own time. And yeah, I don't know, I guess I thought it was kind of funny to name them both Bob. So as you can see, pretty simple. It's just an enchanted bookstall. Got a bunch of books I had left over. The designs of these, in case you're wondering, is from Zali's Enchanted Books. I believe Zali is how you pronounce it. Zali's Enchanted Books resource pack. So that's where that's from. Right across from here, we got a bookstore, and next to it we have a bow and arrow store, or bow repair store, along with arrows. This is where you'll probably start to notice something I started to do with some stalls with invisible armor stands. So in case you're wondering how the hell I placed that, I did it with invisible armor stands. And the way I did that was by using the armor statues data pack, which you can find on Vanilla Tweaks. So really, really awesome data pack. Highly recommend it. Heading a bit further down, we got some more double stalls, and starting over here, we have a music disc stall. Now, a lot of these are just standard C418 discs, but you can, if you have eyes, you will clearly notice that there is some unique ones. And to the extra keen-eyed viewers, you'll notice that that is some Minecraft parodies right there. We've got Revenge, Fallen Kingdom, and Take Back the Night, along with Don't Mine at Night. Now, these were done by using a custom data pack and resource pack. I found these files somewhere in an old resource pack I made a while ago, you know, adding some custom discs, and I just thought I'd bring them in here. I was originally going to add way more and just fill this whole place out, but once again, I didn't want to spend a lot of time doing that, and I'll just leave that for my own time, but here's what I have for now. So just so you get the general idea of what this stall is meant to be. And yeah, right across from this one, we have a redstone stall, which sells, as the name says, bare bones redstone. It's the most basic redstone equipment one can find. Literally the stuff that was in the initial Secret Friday update that added redstone. I think it was a Secret Friday update at least. I should know this, I made a whole evolution series. But yeah, well, I guess with the exception of the iron door and I guess the wood and... okay, maybe not entirely accurate, but you get the gist. So heading down this way, we have a cartography store. Straightforward, it's cartography. Do want to get a cartographer villager here too, but I haven't done that because, once again, can't be bothered. Leave it for later. This banner is also meant to have the globe banner painted on it, but once again, I need a cartographer villager for that, which I'll do in my own time. Now right over here, we have a beach ball store, right next to the cartography one. This one was originally meant to be for beach supplies, which if you did watch my video, I think 2 videos ago, the shops one, just over down that way that we built, probably just see him. Yeah, just about there. That blue one right there is actually a beach supply store as well, so I didn't want to just copy the same thing, so I thought I'd just sell beach balls only. Once again, I don't think I actually mentioned at the antique books, but this is done by using custom mob heads, which I got by using the head database plugin on my server. And those 2 right there aren't actually placed down, those are on armor stands, hence why they look a bit bigger, because I couldn't actually fit them under that, so I had to get a bit creative. Down this way we have 2 merchandise stores. Over here we have Monochromatic, which just sells a bunch of monochrome merch and some dyes as well. And next to it we have Loot Crate, authentic merch. And very authentic, we've got some cosplay outfits right there from famous characters. Next to those we have some gemstones at the Mythic Gemstone store, and next to this one, arguably probably one of my favorites because it's just very straightforward, we have cookies. Now back in this section we have a simple banner design store which sells simple banner designs, who would have guessed. And we have an Apple store. You could tell that my ideas for these were just very random. I didn't know what to really put for a lot of these, so I just wrote down a bunch of random shit. But yeah, it also has the Mega Apple, done by using a mob head. And next to this one, we have one of two empty stalls. These are stalls that are for lease, so if anyone wants to come here and sell their own stuff, they can go ahead and do so by renting these stalls. This one was actually meant to be like a trinket store, but I had already, once again, done that over there, so just decided to leave it empty instead. And heading through this alley here, we have a plant stall. Very nice. I like this one too. I think it's very lively. I like plants. And we've got the new azalea trees since the server has just recently updated to 1.17, so I was able to put these down. Next to this one, we have a baker stall. Bunch of baked goods, I guess. And over this way, we have my two favorite stalls. Well, I have a lot of favorites, but these are my two favorites for sure. They just look the coolest to me. We have Steve's Adventuring Supplies right here to suit all of your adventuring needs. A bunch of, you know, nice tools and stuff. Along with these, some hanging tools, you know, some hanging swords done again using the invisible armor stands. Just think that looks so cool. You probably wouldn't have seen that in the building montage just because it took so damn long to do. I had to cut majority of it out. But next to this one, we have a potion store. Straightforward, but once again, done using the invisible armor stands. Think it looks very sweet. And here we have a empty store, release, and we have the final store right next to it, a painting store. Very straightforward. These empty armor stands, item frames right here are actually meant to be custom map arts as well. I just haven't gone ahead and done them yet, so that will eventually be filled in. You can tell I really cut a lot of corners making this video. It was just taking way too long. You're probably only going to see like 20 minutes worth of footage. But it took like 5 hours, I think, because I just kept going back and forth. But anyways, all that being said... Oh, there's one more thing I didn't mention, actually. I'll just quickly run back to one of these stalls. If you're wondering how this is done right here, this was done by using invisible item frames, which you can also do with the Armor Statues data pack. I promise I am not sponsored, I just think it's a very cool data pack. But with all that being said, that brings us to the end of this video. So once again, another fairly short and straightforward one. I wanted to just focus on a small idea. And this area has been bugging me for a while since it's been empty for so long. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please feel free to leave a like and let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions or feedback of any kind. And if you do want to interact a bit further, I guess, beyond the comment section, I do have a Discord. I have to mention this every time, I don't know why. But I do have a Discord, link is in the description. If you want to join and chat, it's fairly inactive. Nothing really happens there, but if you want to join, especially for video notifications and stuff, you can do that. I do post pings there whenever I upload, and also ping whenever I stream. So in case any of you are new, I do stream here and there on the channel, particularly in this world majority of the time. So if you want to join along for those and see me take on the more monotonous or large tasks in this world, then feel free to do that as well. But with all that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.